Bro, I'm gonna tell you the first lick I ever hit. Actually kind of embarrassing, but I'm trying to think who pistol I had. I had a pistol that didn't belong to me. Or maybe I had the 25, I don't know. Seeing the guy walking down Cleveland Highway. When we riding down this way, we just looking for folk to rob, bro. We could have got pulled over and this journey would have ended that night. But we riding down covering the highway. Everybody got balls of steel. I'm Poe. I'm jumping out. We see a dude who, he got a necklace on, he walking. Keep in mind, bro, what I know now is that people that be walking, they ain't got no money, man. These people ain't having no money. These folks ain't got nothing going on. Nevertheless, I done jumped out and put the pistol on. Come to find out, his necklace was fake. He had a wallet on him, but bro, that man had an expired Marta card and a 50-cent piece. I'm never going to forget this because I want to tell you he's the only person that didn't have anything that I attempted to rob, but that would just be a lie. So then I upped the ante. I say people who are walking down the street should not be robbed because they don't have shit. They walking down the street. And then it escalated. And there used to be an Eckerd Drugs. At the corner of Redan and South Harrison. And I done worked my balls up. I ran that bit by myself, if I ain't mistaken. I think they might have stayed in the car. But I ran in that bit. I ran in there. I grabbed a box of White Owls. And then emptied that carriage. Shot I maybe got about $200. But mind you, at the time, this is a SB 440. This is a mandatory minimum, and I have no earthly idea what I am doing, bro. So now, I done robbed these folk. I got about $200. First thing I do, go buy some weed and go get a hotel on Wesley Chapel. At the time, the hotels over there by Wesley Chapel by 20 was new. Now they all run down and shit. But then, them bitches was brand new, bro. Like, mind you, we 18, 19 years old, 17 years old to get a hotel room. Shit, Shawty, you was in the game. And if we being honest, y'all grandmamas and mamas out here, but if you were talking to a dude and he was like, yeah, we got a hotel room, you automatically smash or something. That's the truth. Sad as it sounds, weird as it sounds. If you had a hotel room, so that way it was, and then we end up getting banned from the hotel rooms because we would always get connected rooms. We would get connected rooms, and bro, we were just ignorant, bro. We got connected rooms. Oh, we kicking that door in. Every hotel room we get, we got connected doors. Man, what this nigga at? This nigga ain't kicked the door in. Stupid shit. So now, these folk go to say, oh, nah, you can't get in no hotel room. Your name ain't no good. Shit, we just get somebody else to get it. We ain't gonna start doing it. But them hotels over there on Wesley Chapel, bro, by 20 and Wesley Chapel was where we was at. $200. That money was gone by the weekend, bro. It was gone by the weekend, and I was trying to figure out some more shit. I'm trying to think what the next lick was after that. It probably was a gas station. And then the gas, what I learned about the bread, ain't no money in no gas station. You finna get whatever they ain't cuffed and what's in the cash register. And my people who was with me while in the gas station, somebody had a pistol, bro, that it was hair trigger. Like, man, you could barely touch the trigger. That bitch going off. And bro touched it while we was in the store. Scared the shit out of me, man. Scared the bejesus out of me. So let's take this into consideration. Let's do jail math on this. Out here robbing teenagers. The pistol go off. The pistol go off. What if somebody would have got unalived? It's over with. It's over with. For everybody that's involved. That could have been the beginning of the end. So I'm bringing up these things, bro, because in retrospect, bro, I didn't even know how ignorant or how deep that water was that I was in. I'm listening to the music, I'm smoking the weed, I'm putting on the outfit. They talking about having things, busting bitches across their head, east side, pimping shit, playing shit, robbing shit, no limit soldier, ice cream man shit. Boy, nobody is giving you a real picture of what happened after the smoke club. I'm having no idea. I don't know if that would have changed me. I don't know. But it's something to think about. Because I could be like, oh, I could come up with all types of shit to talk about. But at the end of the day, bro, I was broke. I was tired of being broke. I was disgusted. And that's something that their aggressiveness with poverty will create a monster. Anytime there's poverty, there is room for chaos. There is a stage for chaos. And that's what it turned into, bro. And then once I started doing the math on licks, I was like, I ain't robbing no more gas stations. I think that's why, and I told another story earlier today, I think that's why when I had robbed the guy for the McLean's, I didn't rob that gas station. Cause I was like, ain't no money in these bitches. I hadn't figured out where the money was at. And as much as we was moving, when folks used to try to slow me down or talk or be like, I ain't with it, I ain't care. You don't want to rob, fuck you. You don't want to get no money, it's cool. I just know I wasn't gonna stop, bro. I just wasn't gonna stop. Something had that hopped off in me, man. I was like, bro, I'm gonna keep going. I can have a pocket full of money. I'm still going. I like how I feel, nigga. I like the facial expressions. I like the smell of it. I want in, fuck nigga. I want in. That was the mentality, bro. That was the mentality. When I look back on it, bro. So when I'm talking to these kids today, I'm just like, I'm trying to take that into consideration. Some people, they 100 times harder than I was. But I just try to point out to them that, hey bro, that's a slippery slope that you gonna slip on. Yeah. And then I show them pictures from inside the Georgia Department of Corrections of how this shit looking for real. That's the deterrence. So I'm only talking about these things because I try to reflect and get some type of understanding that's gonna help somebody else in the long run. Cause I'm not glorifying it at all. When I tell you this is one of the darkest times of my life, it's true. But I was having my way a little bit. Once that money start coming in, I started having my way, man. You couldn't tell me nothing, bro. You couldn't tell me nothing, cause my nephew. You couldn't tell me nothing, cause I'm buying clothes. I got a child on the way. I'm going to South Carolina Mall. Oh, I'm gonna tell y'all about the other little too. I had no shootout in East Lake Meadow, but shit got weird in East Lake Meadow. Y'all get in that comment section. Let me know what you want to hear, man.